Spacer is a command line tool that inserts spacers when command output stops. It is designed for people who habitually press enter a few times in their log tails to know where the last request ended and a new one begins. A GIF example is available. HouseWatch is an open-source tool for monitoring and managing ClickHouse clusters. Zap is a microframework for web applications. It can be used to make blazing fast backends. Zap wraps and patches the Fossil.io web application framework. Benchmark results are available. This page covers H100 and A100 capacity info and compares, reviews different cloud providers. McDonald's new Game Boy Color game, which can be played on a variety of platforms as well as on the original hardware, features Grimace, the purple milkshake blob. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman says that the market will deliver on the high demand for artificial intelligence. Models will get bigger and more efficient as companies grow their infrastructure. The cost of training and running large language models is significant, so companies are working to make the technology as affordable as possible. The AI industry will have to keep making research breakthroughs in order to lower its prices. Over 8,000 subreddits went dark to protest Reddit's upcoming API changes. The blackout has affected the quality of Google search results. Appending Reddit to the end of a search is a common technique people use to find things on Google. Reddit contains a wealth of information that is curated by its users, and it is often helpful to peruse comments to see recommendations, opinions, or links to relevant resources. Many subreddits are planning to stay dark indefinitely, leaving search results full of largely useless links. The media took it out of context when Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, made a comment alluding that Xbox lost the console war to Nintendo back in May. Spencer was acknowledging that Microsoft needed to think about other opportunities than the market of people who buy video game consoles. While only some people own a console, nearly everyone owns a computer or smartphone. This article features an interview with Spencer where he speaks about how Xbox uses AI and player data, why Game Pass won't make the same mistakes as streaming video services, and why 2024's big lineup of games will be the new normal for Xbox. The European Commission has made a formal antitrust complaint against Google and its ad business. It says that the only way for Google to address competition concerns would be to divest part of its services. The Commission is concerned that Google may have used its market position to favor its own intermediation services. Google has the opportunity to reply to the complaint in writing and request a hearing. If found guilty, Google could be fined up to 10% of its global sales and be forced to change the way it operates. Scientists have created synthetic human embryo models using stem cells without the need for eggs or sperm. The models do not have a beating heart or the beginnings of a brain, but they have the potential to form a full embryo. It is still not clear whether they can continue maturing beyond the earliest stages of development. Scientists are legally allowed to cultivate embryos for up to 14 days in the lab. There are no such laws for synthetic embryos, even if they are very much like normal embryos. U.S. nuclear power has been hampered by increases in power plant construction costs. Estimated construction costs rise frequently over the life of a single project. Some projects end up with construction costs 2 to 4 times as high as the initial estimated cost. Most of nuclear energy's costs come from construction. This article looks at how these costs are broken down and what is contributing to high costs. A guide on how to use OpenAI's new function calling feature to generate structured data for processing with code. It is clear that the business model dominating Hollywood is deeply broken, but that isn't likely to change anytime soon.